Hello friends, myself Chetan Jadhav. In previous lecture we have seen that some geometrical transformation type. So today we are going to see the shear transformation. So this transformation causes object to slant, and there are two types of the shear in y direction and shear in x direction. So we will see P is a point which is having x and y coordinate. So I want to find the shear about that point P. So we have to find out the new point, that is P dash. P dash is equal to P into shear matrix. So here first of all we will see the types of the shear in y direction. In that shear, the y shear preserves all the x coordinates values and shift the y values. Okay, so this causes horizontal lines to slope up or down. So in this shear in y direction, they are going to preserve all x coordinate values, and but they are shifted y values. Okay, and opposite in that shear in x direction, the x shear preserves all the y coordinate values but shift the x values, and this causes vertical line lift to the right or left sides. Okay, so this is the two type of the shear transformation. In that shear in y direction, the formula for the shear matrix capital SH is equal to 1A01, and shear in x direction capital SH, that is a shear matrix, is equal to 10 and B1. Okay, so this is your shear transformation. So we will start from the one simple example. So shear a square ABCD to square A dash B dash C dash D dash by 1.5 units in y direction, where point A having 5, 5, point B is having 5, 10, and point C having 15, 10, and point D having 15, 5 coordinates. So this is the question. From this question we have to find out the new shear square A dash, B dash, C dash, and D dash. Okay, so first of all try to understand question is regarding which type of the shear. In this question they have mentioned in y direction, so we have to follow the formula of the shear in y direction, that is a capital SH is equal to 1A01. so they have given the value of the A, means that 1.5 units in y direction, so small a is equal to 1.5 value. So first of all we have to form the square matrix, that is a square ABCD is equal to already we have that 4-point coordinate ABCD, so from that we can easily formulate the or make the matrix, that is a 5, 5, 5, 10, 15, 10, 15, 5. So this is your square ABCD matrix. Then we have to form the shear matrix 1A01. This is the formula for the shear in y direction. So already we have known that the small a value, that is 1.5, so we can easily write capital SH is equal to 1.501. so we got one shear matrix and one square ABCD matrix. So from that we have no formula. We know that square A dash, B dash, C dash, D dash is equal to square ABCD into shear matrix. So we have to do multiplication in between two matrix, then we will get the final shear square. And that square A dash, B dash, C dash, D dash is equal to 5, 12.5, 5, 17.5, 15, 32.5, 15, 27.5. so this is your final shear square. So from this we have to draw first original triangle, original square, that is ABCD coordinate, which is having 5, 5, 5, 10, 15, 10, 15, 5 coordinate. So we have to draw the graph for this question. First of all we have to draw the original square ABCD, then we have to draw the shear in y direction square, which is obtained by square A dash, B dash, C dash, D dash is equal to square ABCD into SH, and that already we have got that 5, 12.5 coordinate, next 5, 17.5, then 15 32.5 and 15 27.5. so you can see that about square is there, this square, this is our shear in y direction. And another example, we are taking the same value for the shear in x direction, that is a b is equal to 1.5. so we can continue with the same process. We have to find out the shear in x direction. So for that again we have to do for the same procedure, that square a dash b dash c dash d dash is equal to square abcd, that is already we have known, into shear matrix in x direction sh 5 5 5 10 15 10 15 5 into 1 0, and that small b value is 1.5 into 1. so we have to do multiplication in between two matrix, then we will get final matrix for the shear in x direction, that is a 12.5 5 20 10 30 10 22.5 and 5. so this is the shear square in x direction. so you can see in that graphical image at the bottom side, that shear in x direction square. so this is the two cases in shear. We can shear that any object in x direction or y direction. so this is a simple one example for that your understanding purpose. so we will move towards next point, that is a homogeneous coordinate transformation. so as earlier we have seen that the geometric transformation, and in that we are having studied near about 5 geometric transformation. okay, so that next point is homogeneous transformation. in that in basic geometric transformation, only translation is in the form of the matrix addition, okay, in that geometric transformation. but here as all other are in the form of the matrix multiplication, and other transformation in matrix multiplication. in certain applications, multiple operations are required. in such cases, it is required to represent transformations as a matrix multiplication. in this system, translation is also represented as a matrix multiplication. already we have studied what is mean by geometric transformation. in that we have studied the 5 type of the transformation. in that only translation is having addition, matrix addition, okay, and other that multiplication. but at a certain time we need a multiple operation at a single time. so in that cases we require that transformation as a matrix multiplication. so in this homogeneous transformation we are represented the translation also in matrix multiplication form. so we will see first example for a point. A point can be represented as point P is equal to xy1, and for line AB is equal to x1 y1 1 x2 y2 1. this is a line matrix, this is a point matrix. so for triangle we can write easily triangle matrix x1 y1 1 x2 y2 1 x3 y3 1. so this type of the matrix we can write in the homogeneous coordinate transformation. okay, so when we are going to using this type of the transformation, where there required multiple operation at a single point, that time we are going using this homogeneous transformation system. so in this homogeneous, the matrix multiplication in homogeneous system will be modified as given below. for first translation operation, that is a capital T is equal to 1 0 0 0 1 0 tx ty 1. this is our translation matrix for homogeneous transformation. in previous geometric transformation, translation matrix is equal to tx and ty, okay, but in this homogeneous coordinate transformation, the translation matrix is 1 0 0 0 1 0 and tx ty 1. in that tx ty is value of that translation value in x direction and y direction. okay, second, rotation matrix. so already we have seen in that geometrical transformation, rotation matrix is equal to cos theta sin theta minus sin theta cos theta, that is only, okay. But in this homogeneous coordinate transformation, rotation matrix is equal to cos theta sin theta 0 minus sin theta cos theta 0 0 0 1. So this is the rotation matrix in homogeneous transformation. Next, scaling. Small capital S is equal to Sx, that is a scaling in x direction, 0 0 0, Sy scaling in y direction, 0 0 0 1. So this is the scaling matrix for the homogeneous transformation. Next, mirror. Capital M is equal to AC 0, BD 0, 0 0 1. ABCD is a coefficient. Okay, so according to the axis, x-axis, y-axis, line y is equal to x or y is equal to minus x, like that. From that we can put the values of this ABCD coefficient. So this is the mirror matrix. Then shear, again there are two types, shear in y direction, shear in x direction. So according to that we are writing the homogeneous transformation matrix, shearing matrix, that is a capital SH is equal to 1A 0 0 1 0 0 0 1. In that small a is a shear in y direction value. In x direction, SH is equal to 1 0 0 B 1 0 0 0 1. That is B is shear in x direction values. So this is the homogeneous coordinate transformation in this 5 type, that is a translation, rotation, scaling, mirror and shear. Okay, so we will see the example of this homogeneous coordinate transformation. Write 3 by 3 transformation matrix for the following effects. In that first bit, scale the image to be twice as large and then translate it 1 unit to the left. This is the scaling problem plus translate. There are two operations. We are doing multiple operation at a single point. That's why we are using homogeneous transformation system. Second bit, scale the x direction to the half large and then rotate anti-clockwise by 90 degree above the origin. Scaling and rotational. C, rotate anti-clockwise about origin by 90 degree and then scale the x direction by half as large. Here we are doing rotational first and then scaling. In previous B point we are scaling first and then rotate. Then D, translate down 0.5 units, right 0.5 and then rotate anti-clockwise by 45 degree. So this is the 4 point. So for first point we are starting solution. In that first bit, write down first given data. We have to do the scaling and translation. First for the scaling, what are the value? Sx is equal to Sy is equal to 2. First read the question, scale the image to be twice as large, then translate. As large means they are not mentioning anything in which direction, so we are considering as the xx and Sy is equal to 2. Simple. And then next, translate it 1 unit to the left. It means that 1 unit to the left. So tx is equal to -1. Left means the x-axis on the left side, that is will negative sign convention. So tx is equal to -1 and ty is equal to 0, because in y direction they are not given any values. Okay, so formula for this first bit, that is capital G is equal to S into 2. First scaling into translation. So we have to write the scaling matrix as well as translation matrix. Scaling matrix in homogeneous transformation, that 3 by 3, Sx 0 0 0 Sy 0 0 0 1, and translation 1 0 0 0 1 0 Tx Ty 1. So accordingly we have to put the value in Sx, that is the 2 value, Sy 2 value, Tx -1, Ty 0. So from this we have formed this matrix, that is G is equal to S into T. So from that we have to do the multiplication of this two matrix, and then we will get the final matrix, that is a 2 0 0 0 2 0 -1 0 1. So this is answer for the first bit, that is a scale the image the twice and then translate it 1 unit into left. So for second bit, scale this x direction to the half and large and then rotate anti-clockwise by 90 degree. So in second bit, yes, that is the scaling factor. In x direction they have given half, but not given or not mentioned other direction. So for that we have to consider the unit value. So that's why we are considering sy is equal to 1. Okay, scaling, because they are already scaling as a ratio as a 1:1. So they are not giving mention. We have to input the 1 unit value for the other direction. So second thing is a rotate anti-clockwise by degree theta 90 degree. That is a anti-clockwise means positive values. That's why we are considering the plus sign. Theta is equal to plus 90. So formula for this homogeneous, that is capital G, is equal to first scaling into rotational. Then scaling matrix is Sx 0 0 0 Sy 0 0 0 1. So Sx is equal to 0.5, Sy is equal to 1. So 0.5 0 0 0 1 0 0 0 1. So this is your scaling matrix. Second, rotational matrix, we know the formula, cos theta sin theta 0 minus sin theta cos theta 0 0 0 1. So put the theta value. Theta value is 90 degree, cos 90 sin 90 minus sin 90 cos 90. So from this we have to do multiplication between two matrices. Like first in that scaling matrix we have to consider the first 0.5 into cos 90 plus then row into column wise. In that scaling matrix we have to consider the row, that 0.500, and in that rotational matrix we have to consider the first column, cos 90 sin 90 0. So 0.5 into cos 90 plus 0 into minus sin 90 plus 0 into 0. That is your first element, that is a 0. Second, 0.5 into sin 90, 0 into cos 90 plus 0 into 0, that is 0.5. And last, first row, third column, 0.5 into 0, 0 into 0 plus 0 into 1, 0. Like this we have to do the multiplication, and then we will get this final answer for the second bit. Third, that is a rotate anti-clockwise about origin by 90 degree, that is a theta is equal to plus 90. Then scale the direction by the half as large x direction. Then Sx is equal to 0.5 and Sy is equal to 1. So formula for this exactly vice versa as the previous point, that is the capital G is equal to R into S, first rotational matrix, then scaling matrix. We have to put the values, then we have to do the multiplication between these two matrices. First, that is a rotational matrix row and the scaling matrix column. So 0 into 0.5 plus 1 into 0 plus 0 into 0, that is our first element 0. Then 0 into 0 plus 1 into 1, then plus 0 into 0 1, then 0 into 0 plus 1 into 0 0 into 1 0. So next, second row of this rotational matrix and first column of the scaling matrix. So minus 1 into 0.5 plus 0 into 0 plus 0 into 0 minus 0.5. So like this we have to do the multiplication, then we will get the final matrix, that is a 0 1 0 minus 0.5 0 0 0 0 1. This is the third case. So last case, that is a D, translate down 0.5 units, that is a Ty value 0.5, then write 0.5, that is a Tx, and rotate anti-clockwise by 45 degree, that is a theta is equal to 45 degree. So formula for this, capital G is equal to Tr. T means translation matrix, R means rotational matrix. So translation matrix is, already we have know the values Tx and Ty's. Translate down means that Ty is equal to minus 0.5, Tx is equal to 0.5. Translate down means y in y axis negative values. So Ty is equal to minus 0.5. So in that Tx and Ty, we have to put the Tx 0.5 and Ty minus 0.5. So 1 0 0 0 1 0 Tx Ty 1, and here cos 45 sin 45 0 minus sin 45 cos 45 0 0 0 1. So from this two matrix we have to do the multiplication and we will get the final answer. And multiplication we have to select in translation matrix row and in that rotational matrix we have to go for column wise. That is the first 1 into 0.707 plus 0 into minus 0.707 plus 0 into 0, that is a 0.707 first element. Like this we have to do the multiplication, then we will get the final answer, that is the final matrix for this bit number 4. Okay, so this is the simple problem regarding the homogeneous transformation. We are using homogeneous transformation. Why? Because we are doing two or more than two operation at a single time at a single problem. So that's why we have to use a multiple operation by using this homogeneous transformation. So this is our homogeneous transformation operation. So we will move towards next point, that is a windowing and viewing transformation. So actually this is the transformation type here. Actually that engineer or supervisor, they want to just focus on the interesting area rather than focusing about the whole object. So they are only just focusing about the interesting area, and they are only zooming that particular zone only. Suppose I want to interested only that intersection part of these two blocks, so I am not going to see, or I am not going to visualize all these whole two parts. So simply I will go for the only this intersection part, and I will only view the transformation of this intersection point only. So this is the called as windowing and viewing transformation. So this will be easy for the further processes analyzing, and it will be save our time, computation time as well as working time. So this is the simple point, that is windowing and viewing transformation. Next point, that is a coordinate transformation. So coordinate transformation, it is simply used for the convert the local coordinate to the global coordinate system, and vice versa. It will convert global coordinate system to the local coordinate system. So this technique is useful in geometric modeling. While we are modeling the various model, in that time we are using this system, and this system is very useful. So transform the object from coordinates x0 y0 to x and y. We need setup transformation. So for that we are setting some transformation like translate, rotate, like this, mirror or scaling, share. Okay, so we will take the first translate. So in coordinate transformation, the formula for the translate, that is capital T, is equal to 100 010 minus x0 minus y0 1. Okay, so this is the transformation translate matrix for the coordinate transformation. Next rotate, that is r is equal to cos minus theta sine minus theta 0 minus sine minus theta cos minus theta 0 0 0 1. So this is the rotational matrix for the coordinate transformation. Next some standard formula for the coordinate transformation, that is capital G is equal to, suppose I want to do translation and rotation operations, so my standard formula for that problem, capital G is equal to T into R. Note, if point P we are using for the point P coordinate transform, so the formula for the new point, that is a P dash, is equal to P into G. G means that coordinate transformation, in that we are doing translation and rotational operation. So we can expand that term P into T into R. Next, if line is there, suppose I want to transform that line, so we have to find out the new line. A dash B dash is equal to AB into G, and G means T into R. Same for the triangle, A dash B dash C dash is equal to ABC into G, means ABC into T into R. So this is our coordinate transformation system. So already we have seen that first geometric transformation. In that we have seen that the 5 transformation. In that translation we have formed the only addition form. We are doing addition in between two matrix. Second, we have seen that homogeneous transformation. Here we have seen that all operation we are doing the in matrix multiplication. And now we have seen that coordinate transformation. So this type of the geometric transformation is there. So this, by using this, we are going to changing the object orientation, changing the size and shape of that object, changing the location of that object by using this geometric transformation operation. So this is about the first geometric transformation, then homogeneous and coordinate transformation. So for today's lecture, this is in next lecture we will see the remaining part. So thank you so much.